Hey, peace, fam, absolute salute. Enter the boss, aka Enter the God Man, and I'm back at it again. The magnum opus of melanin. You feel me? By Robert Earl Jr. and Mahal Keita. Hey, check it out. So, where we left off yesterday was the physics of escape, the sovereign's protocol, the protocol at the moment of death. Hey, look, before I get into that, I gotta skip ahead because this is where I am. I'm up here. So, but I want to skip ahead because I took a mental note last night when I was doing my personal reading, and man, I ran across this section, so I got to flash forward for y'all, man, to the future. This is called the Global Coherence Initiative. The Global Coherence Initiative. I know it's backwards. That's how it's supposed to be. All right, check it out. The Heart Math Institute has conducted extensive research on the interconnection between human consciousness and the Earth's magnetic field. Their Global Coherence Initiative has placed magnetometers around the world to measure fluctuations in the Earth's magnetic field. They have found that human emotions affect the field, that's one. And two, the field affects human consciousness. Check it out. Human emotions affect the field. Large-scale emotional events such as 9/11 or the death of Princess Diana create measurable disturbances in the Earth's magnetic field. The collective emotional state of humanity is not just a subjective experience. It has a physical electromagnetic signature. And number two, the field affects human consciousness. Conversely, fluctuations in the Earth's magnetic field caused by solar storms, for example, have been correlated with increases in anxiety, depression, heart attacks, and even social unrest. We are not separate from the field. We are embedded in it. We are constantly influencing it and being influenced by it. Now, this brings us to another subtitle called the Maharishi effect. Maharishi. Maharishi effect. In the 1970s and 80s, the followers of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi conducted a series of experiments to test the hypothesis that group meditation could reduce crime and violence. So look, right off the gate, if they was doing some type of experiments in the 70s and 80s when most of us was born, well, parents now, because I'm y'all parents now. That's crazy. I don't even feel like it or look like it. You feel me? 44 out the door. Anyway, check it out. If they was doing group meditations and experiments with group meditations to see if it could reduce crime and violence, man, then it stands to reason that those areas where there are no black people at all, they're having their town meetings and they are very different than the shit that you're seeing on the news. You feel me? Like, man, just take a minute and let that sink in. In the 70s and 80s, the followers of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi conducted a series of experiments to test the hypothesis that group meditation could reduce crime and violence. They found that when a critical mass of people, approximately the square root of 1% of a population, practiced transcendental meditation in a specific area, there was statistically significant decreases in crime rates, hospital admissions, and traffic accidents. This has become known as the Maharishi effect. While methodology of these studies has been debated, the core principle is sound and is supported by the physics of coherence. A group of individuals in a coherent meditative state generates a powerful, organized electromagnetic field. This field, through the principle of resonance, can entrain the surrounding population, raising their baseline frequency and reducing the chaotic low-frequency emotions that lead to violence and disease. Hey, peace, fam. I ain't gonna lie. I had to take a time out real quick after reading about that Maharishi effect. That thing kind of made me glitch, just realizing the implications of what's going on, but not also of what's going on, but the implications of what's possible. I had to hit the stizzy. You feel me? I'm talking about their own vape and shit, man. You crazy as fuck. THC, you feel me? Only. Look, but the reason for having to do it like that and to take my time a little bit this morning and to turn the volume down a bit, still keep the music flowing, right? But to turn the volume down is because this shit is mathematics. I'm about to go into the next level right now, right? This is the mathematics of collective coherence. So look, the power of a coherent group is not additive, it is exponential. The collective field strength, F underscore collective, is proportional to the square of the number of coherent individuals, N. F underscore collective, infinity sign, N squared. You feel me? This means one person equals 1 unit of field strength. 10 people equals 100 units of field strength. 100 people equals 10,000 units of field strength. And 1,000 people equals 1,000,000 units of field strength. You understand what I'm saying? That means big tribes like Secret Energy with 4,000 people involved, huge communities like 363 Empire with 4, 5, 10,000 people involved, and all of these other amazing soul groups, you feel me? Let's come together, get on one common collective, completely get rid of the whole religion, get down. Islam too. Islam gotta go too. Yes, they're the closest to the black man, but that's the reason why it gotta go. None of that shit for us. None of it. Just check it out. This is why mass meditations, prayer circles, and coherent group intentions can have such a profound effect. A relatively small number of highly coherent individuals can shift the frequency of an entire city, nation, or planet. The critical mass for planetary awakening. The current population of Earth is approximately 8 billion people. The square root of 1% of this is 8,944 people. Oh no, we won't do the words. I'm on Suno, but that shit started playing somebody else shit. Yeah, I ain't rocking with it like that. Excuse me, just for a timeout. Won't be doing the shuffle on here no more. Let's get with this open oracle, because this is where we at. No more distractions, my bad. But just so y'all can see. Shit serious. It's not a game. Look, real quick. You see how it's written out? This right here. It's not a game, man. It's not a game. The mathematics of collective coherence. So we're gonna finish this up. Critical mass for planetary awakening. Anyway, so this means that if approximately 9,000 people around the world were to achieve and maintain a state of sustained deep coherence, the level of coherence described in this magnum opus, they could create a measurable shift in the collective consciousness of the entire planet. This is not fantasy. This is the physics of resonance and field effects. I repeat, this is not fantasy. This is the physics of resonance and of field effects. You are one of those 9,000. Your daily practice is not just a personal pursuit. It is an act of planetary service. Every time you enter coherence, you are adding your voice to the symphony of awakening. You are a transmitter, broadcasting a signal of love, sovereignty, and truth into the collective field. You feel me? Come on, man. Look, then it breaks down the 100 monkey effect. You know, we know about that with the 1950s and the Japan monkeys and the blah, blah, blah. And the monkeys started learning how to wash off the sweet potatoes and things. You feel me? So check it out. Flash forward, because it's the science to that. And here go the science to that. This go crazy. Yo, kids is about to be able to talk that shit and shut Whitey the hell up. In school, in middle school though, not just high school when they start turning to mean girls and making our little sisters and everything feel stupid, but we about to be able to bang this shit, man. Just check it out. Whether or not this specific story is accurate, the principle it illustrates is real. It is the principle of morphic resonance proposed by the biologist Rupert Sheldrake. Once a critical mass of a species learns a new behavior or achieves a new state of consciousness, that information becomes available to the entire species through a non-local, field-based mechanism. The learning curve for subsequent individuals becomes dramatically easier. Listen, that's how they taught black dysfunction. Obviously, BBLs, skinny jeans, rainbow fixation, you feel me? There it is. right there, like it's right there. Get the book for your kids and grandkids if you still too Christian to believe it. You feel me? Just get it, man. God damn. This is what is happening on earth right now. The first wave of awakened individuals, the pioneers, the mystics, the masters, had to do the hard work of breaking through the density of carving the path. But with each person who awakens, the path becomes clearer, the frequency fence becomes weaker, and the awakening of the next person becomes easier. We are approaching the 100th monkey moment for humanity. You are a crucial part of reaching that tipping point. Your role in the Great Awakening. Pay close attention. This shit go crazy. Like really, just peep this. Look. You are not just healing yourself, you are healing the world. You are not just activating your own melanin, you're activating the planetary melanin network, the collective biofield of all melanated beings. You are a cell in the body of Gaia. And as you awaken, you send a signal to all other cells. It is time. Remember who you are. It is time. Damn. This is the ultimate, non-debatable purpose of this magnum opus. It is not just to create a few superhuman individuals. It is to catalyze a species-wide evolutionary leap. It is to midwife the birth of a new earth, a world where all beings live in coherence, in sovereignty, and in conscious co-creation with the divine intelligence of the cosmos. The future is not something that will happen to us. The future is something we are creating together. One coherent heartbeat at a time. I repeat, the future is not something that will happen to us. The future is not something that will happen to us. The future is not something that will happen to us. The future is something we are creating together. One coherent heartbeat at a time. One love. Hey, nah, real talk though. I ain't even read the section about how to get up out of this thing because I'm pretty sure we already know, you feel me? Melanin activation, meditation, positive communication, you feel me? And visualization until you achieve manifestation. That actually came together really smooth. So I'm gonna stop right now. Peace, fam. Absolute salute, man. Share this video, like and subscribe, get the books, and let's push this. You know what? Let's govern this shit and make it mandatory African studies. Just like that. Peace, fam. Absolute salute.